You see it at the town halls, but they don't want to have them anymore, which I think is a way of actually sabotaging these Republican members of Congress who need that feedback to know where they stand so they can represent, Lauren, the people who voted for them.
Yeah, well, they did this. Let's remember this happened in 2016, right? When many organizations, really kind of pulled people together to show up at town halls and organize around them. And they shut them down then, too. And then the people just showed up at their offices and stood outside day after day after day demanding why they didn't hold meetings. And by the way, several of the representatives, including Congressman Frillinghauser in New Jersey, lost their seat immediately after that. That was someone who had been in Congress 30 years.
Wow.
He lost his seat after he refused to meet with his constituents. We were in Texas this weekend and did a training for women, low-income women in that community, many of whom are served by the very benefits we're talking about. We had 250 women show up at the Houston Food Bank to get trained on civic and political leadership because they are seeing the effects, even already, of the cuts. Folks who've lost their jobs, et cetera, are extremely concerned about the future. And I think, while it felt a little slow in the lead up the last few weeks, this sense of paralysis, there's no question Americans are really waking up. And, the political cost is real, but I just don't want to lose sight of the human cost. Already just the frozen, freezing government spending. Story today about a young child with cancer whose treatment has been halted because NIH is not getting the funding that was required for his clinical trial. I mean, there are thousands and thousands of really human impacts.
And I think it's worth just thinking about for a minute, when you cut the federal government, 30% of federal employees are veterans.
Yes, there is that angle as well.
Story.
Joe?